Hello, everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. Let me check on my audio situation here. We got it. All right. Well, let's call the people out to chatting so far. There's my friend Lisa Elliott, Ernie Brown is here, and Dave Bosworth and Donald Long just come through the door. Good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. We're going to drive a truck today. I'm going to take a long trip today. It's going to be about 940 miles. Hello, Alvin Lewis. It's going to be from Pittsburg, Kansas to Casper, Wyoming. I got a load of rails on the back of this. Long rails. We're going to take this run up to Wyoming. And hopefully we can get it there without dropping the trailer or wrecking the truck, Lisa. That's my hope, at least. We'll see how that works out. We hadn't played this in a while. We've been venturing off on some other games. I just got done making a thumbnail or two for some upcoming games. I have already got this hooked up and pulled out. That's where it was at, back up yonder. I pulled it out, pulled it over. Got my seat set up, my lights, got everything adjusted. And that's what we're hauling. It's a pretty long trailer, so I got to be careful not to drag down no light poles or signs with this joker. We're ready to roll.
Okay, here we go.
Well, let's see what we can get into today. This is a Mack truck. Company special. Timed that just right, didn't I?
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
All right. We are rolling. This Kansas map is part of the map extension they added on the last update. It's a purchasable DLC.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Like I said, that's a long trailer, so I got to be careful not to drag anything with it. Long trailers generally don't give me a lot of trouble. Now, them double trailers give me trouble.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
All right. Hopefully we can get out of town and get some open road here. So we can burn up a little mileage. It's a 935 mile trip. So the sooner I get in some open road where I can get some speed up, I can start chewing up some miles. I like stopping and going in town. Take a nap, get you a beauty sleep. Yeah, you need it too. You sure enough need it. Oh, Shirley. I want to remind everybody about the board's nest tonight. No guests tonight, I don't think, unless Hog Legs come up. Some surprise there at the last on 205 minute, but I'm sure Hog Leg will have the link out there. Of course, you know, you're always welcome to come up. Desktop notification off my screen. I can't see my map. I never do remember to turn that doggone thing off. Can't see. It blocks my overlay. Yeah, that's all fun and games till you do that in real life. On patrol cars. We wrecked a brand new one time. Chased a guy. I called the chief and I said, well, I got good news and bad news. What would you like first? He said, well, give me the good news. I said, well, we got the guy and nobody's hurt. And he said, well, okay, now tell me the bad news. I said, we wrecked a brand new squad car. He said, oh, hell. He said, how bad? It's not too bad. That's fixable. We got about $2,000-3,000 worth of damage, but how'd y'all manage to do that? I said, well, no Fresno. I said he decided he wanted to make a U-turn on the gravel road, and we tried to stop, T-boned him. He said, well, did the guy you chasing get hurt? I said, I don't know, Chief. I hadn't asked him yet. Why not? I said, I wasn't really all that concerned. He's living. We bruised him up a little bit, but he spent a night in the hospital, but off to jail he went the next morning. I only had to make one of them phone calls. Some of the other guys have wrecked one. But it happens. That game is down again, by the way. They did a major update yesterday. And today. They did an update yesterday and today. So I will have to fix it yet again. That's the only game that I have like that that's heavily modded. They're heavily modded like that. You really have to
keep
kind
left.
of stay on top of them. I'd be doggone if I didn't just take that thing off of there and another one popped up. Get it off there because it's blocking my screen. That's Mr. John Parker dropping videos. What's say, Kelly? Mr. John was live earlier.
Keep left, and then exit left.
That's why I need to be able to see that map. See, I almost overrun this exit. It was covering it up. Tires screeched a little bit and I slowed down. I will have to get some fuel sometime.
Keep left.
Today. I wish I can say that about the farm game. Good God Almighty. 1,278 miles. Well, yeah, but a lot of your mods don't get broke. When they do that thing there, it breaks everything. Including the main mod, which runs the game. Is it my phone? I'm losing the sound. My OBS says that it is putting out. Anybody else having a sound problem?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Got to get over just a bit.
Turn right.
But it breaks everything. I went the wrong way.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Crud. I went the wrong way. That's going to cost me $4 at the toll booth. I should have went left back there. So those of you that watched the hunt Saturday night, how do y'all rate that? How do you think it went? It was a lot easier for me to course, I won't be doing that all the time, but it was a lot easier for me to handle the show because I wasn't hunting. But from time to time, I will be doing that. Thank you. From time to time, I will be doing that. My goal is to get us some more members to hunt with. That's my goal. In fact, we've got a couple of folks that's already talking about wanting to be involved in it, and so that's my goal, is to get a couple more people involved and have some more hunting members. I think I can put 10 screens up, maybe 12 at one time. Of course, I don't want to put too many up there because it'll get too small, but if we get enough people that we gotta have a bunch on there, I'll break that thing up to do 2 lives, break them up parts. Have Group A hunt one night, Group B hunt the next. See if we get a winner. Oh, what are you doing, dude? That car just hit me back there. You just can't come over into my lane, Jack. But we've got some other folks that's really interested in getting involved. J.G. Hill is one of them. So he's been playing the game for a little while now, trying to get his game. There's a lot of stuff to unlock and a lot of things to earn in that game. It takes a while. Terry, good to see you. That car back there just run right into the side of me. I had the right of way. I don't know why he was trying to race me to the spot. I didn't even see him over there until I hit him on a blind spot. We're going to now be moving to the Australian map. And as we drive, I'll give a little preview of what's over there. There is saltwater crocodiles, Bang Tang, which is a wild cow. I gotta have some view in a little while. Bang Tang, which is a wild cow type species. There are several deer species on that map, including the sambar and the hog deer. So, a lot of interesting species on that map to hunt. Kangaroos is on that map. But I think the next live stream that we're going to do before we get back to the hunting is probably we're going to do a convoy. I've had several requests for a truck drive at night. All of us drive trucks, so that's probably I asked the guys the other night after we got done with the hunting live if they wanted to about doing a convoy, and they were fine with it. So it sounds like that's what we're gonna probably do first. And I'm gonna have to
Keep
exit
right
up here.
and then exit right.
Start backing the throttle down on this old Mac.
Exit right.
I got about a half tank of fuel, so I'm good right now. If I see a convenient spot to stop, I will. Yeah, I will pull over and get it conveniently close to the interstate. So. But from time to time, I will be not hunting. I will just be hosting, but not every time. Steve Adams did a good job the other night. He tracked that bear for the. You go back and rewatch that live stream. He found those tracks, and he stayed on that. Followed those tracks until he found that bear. That must be something YouTube going on. But he stayed on those tracks. He followed that bear. And what he did, he found a big track, max weight bear, and he just followed him. The old bear just sitting down there waiting on him when he showed up. That's really a good way to hunt one big animal. If you're patient and stealthy enough, it's probably the best way. Unless you're hunting zones, and they had limited time in the watering zone because of where I set the time at. God, everybody sure is going slow. And I see why now. Good Lord, Carl, you gonna cause a wreck. Had to do a little maneuvering there. There's a fuel station up here on the left. I'm gonna
go straight on.
I'm gonna get in there and get it. But come on, car, either go or stop, for crying out loud. Golly.
Finding a new route. Make a U-turn. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Hold your horses. I'll get my fuel.
Please make a U-turn
back on
when
the road
possible.
here.
Recomputing.
I have to figure out where these stations at. It's probably to the
Turn
back.
left.
Hush. This is an okay spot. It's a little bit off the highway, but we'll take it in here and get it. Not that one I won't, because it's dry. Alright, we'll fill it up. Fill it up. Get back on the road. $397 a diesel. Good night. So glad I don't have to pay for that. Okay. I like to take a look, make sure I'm straight. I did a pretty good job getting that in there. You go in this gas pumps with this truck crooked, you're gonna have a problem getting it out of the trailer. I learned that the first week I was driving these trucks. Alright, I'm gonna try to get out of here now and get back up on the pavement. I gotta figure out how to get out of here, okay. Take a right here. And then the left. Oh, and I drug the post. Told you I was gonna drag that trailer. Dadgummit. I'm barely gonna miss it. That trailer's long. The Hogleg and I are making an effort to get some of the smaller channels a little more
Keep left and then turn left.
publicity. So
Turn left.
we kind of have a policy that if you wanna, why am I rolling backwards? We kind of have a policy that if you want to be on the show, talk about your channel and everything, you know, contact us. You don't necessarily have to wait to be invited. We want to help everybody get noticed. We recognize that, you know, him and I both started a YouTube channel from scratch. We recognize that sometimes it's hard to get your views up, watch hours. So if you'd like to come up, talk, or like to be a guest, you know, schedule a time when you want to be a guest, let us know. I know a lot of people asked to like to be the one to ask people to come up, but we kind of got a little bit more of an open door policy. What are you hauling? I am hauling some rails today. And I don't know what they're used for, but that's what I'm hauling.
Go straight on.
joker here is really in front of me. Ain't moving very fast. We're gonna try to get around here. Welcome in, Bricktop. I would have liked to fuel up at the station a little bit right off the highway, a little closer than that, but that was okay. Now them ones you got to go into town for. I try to avoid those if I can. Got a little traffic cluster up here, so we're gonna try to get through this and get it open. I am on the game. I'm probably going through Kansas right now, but I live in Texas. That's a two-part answer, so it should answer either question. I'm gonna try to get around this car here. I got a caddy coming up behind me, though. I got to get over if I'm gonna get over. Trying to start weeding out some of this congestion we got here.
Go straight on.
Got notifications. Let me see if I can shut that off for a while. That's gonna drive me nuts. Alright, I turned on Do Not Disturb. Maybe that'll slow them down. It takes a while to get your, you know, when you're new to YouTube, trying to get your videos out, your content, your watch hours. We do all that, so I'm trying to help the new people that's coming in to get a little bit more notice. I think Thursday I'm probably going to play the Angler. I hadn't played it a whole lot.
Keep left and then turn left.
Since they announced they was going to quit development on it.
Turn left.
Kind of disappointed about that, but excuse me, I'm chewing on a peppermint. Try to keep my throat in good shape, because I got 2 shows today. My voice, sometimes my voice wants to go out, get a little hoarse. Part of it's because I smoke, part of it's because I'm old. But I will be playing the Angler in Norway on Thursday. So I looked at the statistics last night. There's a website that you can look at on how many people is actually playing the game. It actually will tell you how many people's playing the game right now and how many's played in the last 30 to 60 days. I knew the website existed. I've never looked at it, but I took some time and looked at it last night. It's a great tool. It really tells you how popular a game is. But I got on there last night and I looked at the Call of the Wild Angler because I was interested to see, actually how many people were playing the game. This is through Steam Network. It's worldwide now. And now I understand that's not the only way you can purchase and play the game. There's other places like Microsoft that you can buy it from, or a couple of the other games. But 400 and some odd people were playing the Angler, and had played the Angler in the last 30 days on the Steam Network. That's worldwide. That's not a lot. That's extremely low. So I can see why that they would stop development with numbers like that. It's kind of hard to make any money when I keep pumping money into something that's not putting out. Of course, you look at those numbers and then it bears the thought of I thought the game had promise. Why aren't people playing it? It makes you wonder why that you dislike that. So we hadn't played it a whole lot, but we're gonna get back to playing it a little bit. It's still a great game. I wish that the content created would have lasted a while longer, but fishing games are tough. Yeah, GTA 6 will be a big seller. Sure will. You have a lot of people that play that. Consoles, PCs. You have your communities that are based on 5M. All kinds of communities. Just not the ones that do the law enforcement part of it, but all kinds of communities that role play on that game. They're gonna make some money on it for sure. I wish it would come on out. That way they'd leave Grand Theft Auto 5 alone. Because every time they update that, I have to go back and fix my LSPDFR, which is down again. So I've got my lights turned on automatically, so they'll come on. The sun goes down. We're getting on to about that time now. It's starting to look kind of darkish. The sun is right in my eyes to boot. We have knocked about 500 miles off this trip. So in 2013, they had a game that was out that I played. It was called World of Fishing. Now, it's kind of an animated angler. It's kind of an animated graphics game. It's not driven towards realistic graphics. It's kind of animated, but it was a great fishing game. And you could multiplayer on it. There was a lot of people that played that thing. And they killed it. It was a lot of fun to play. They're bringing it back. Now they're rebranding it. And they're bringing it back, and it's going to be called Fishing Hero. You can find it on Steam. There's no announcement date on release. But I understand they're going to have something like 800 species to fish for. You're going to have all kinds of fishing from saltwater to freshwater. I hope it's as good as it was when it was out in 2013 and they've added some stuff to it. It'll be a lot of fun to play. It's an open world type thing. So it's making a comeback. I used to play that thing all the time. This is the time of day that it gets a little bit dark. It gets really tough for me to see. I gotta be careful about what I'm doing here. I'll be able to run over somebody. These two cars here can't decide who wants to go the slowest. Tuck in behind this. I try not to shift down no more than I have to because it takes a while to get speed back up. But sometimes this traffic makes you shift down, so hopefully I can get past this and get back to open road where I can put the hammer down on it. I think we finally got dark enough. My lights are now working. We got 321 miles to go on this trip. So we are looking good on time. In case Dave is just listening and cannot not reading chat, I'll read that for you. Dave, Shirley, Jen Smith has been trying to get a hold of you for your address so they can send the bait towel and sticker you want. So you need to send Jen Smith your address, sir. I know sometimes folks are working and listening, so we'll read that out to make sure that that message gets received. Shirley, how's your eyes doing? And it's gonna rain. I'll have to get the windshield out. Alright. Yes, ma'am. dark and it's raining. Could have done without the rain. Now it just started raining, but I'll tell you, get up here a little further down the road and start seeing a little standing water, we're gonna have to slow down a little bit because she does get a little slick. Got a little congestion here. Hopefully we can just kind of ride on by it. Sounds good. Glad to hear it. I got a coffee cup from Oakleg. Sent me a coffee cup from his merch store. Spreadsheet. He's got a spreadsheet merch store, and it's on the Boar's Nest Facebook group page, a link to it, spreadsheet. It's got several shirts, hoodies, and cups, things on there. Nice selection of stuff. Oakleg has got that set up as a non-profit, so there's no markup on the goods. So if you're interested in getting a hat or a t-shirt or a coffee cup or whatever other goodies he's got over there, you'll be getting it at company cost. Oh Lord, I'm sure glad I got over there when I did, because this is slowing down big time right here. That car in front of this red car sort of jammed the brakes. And I'm not so sure that I could have stopped without hitting that red car if I hadn't been over on the shoulder. Y'all need to get it together. Come on now. And I believe I'm gonna stop just a minute and let this clean out just a little bit. I need to stretch. I think we're gonna give a shirt away tonight. Now, I think that's what Hogleg told me yesterday. I believe that's what he told me. If I'm wrong about that, don't throw an egg at me tonight, but I think that's what he told me. Got some t-shirts. Oh. I have to stretch him once in a while with a Boar's Nest logo on. I think he's going to give, a t-shirt away tonight. So. Sometime during the show. So make sure if you can, stick around. Get yourself a chance to win a t-shirt. But he's got a nice little store, and he got some nice stuff over there. There's my friend Lisa Elliott. Let's say, Lisa. Stan. I'm the best driver. You need lessons? So I named one thing you give lessons at, and that's how to be a circus clown. Oh Lord. I listen to that abuse every day. I figured you still be licking your wounds after Steve Adams handed you your ass the other day. I didn't figure to see you this soon. Oh Lord. I seen Steve creeping along there following them bear tracks, and I knew what he was doing. I'm glad he got him. That was an enjoyable experience. Especially because old Stan was in the lead. Oh Lord. We picked a map the other night. The first thing the guy said to me after we got offline was, no birds. That's the first thing they said. Don't put no birds on that wheel when we pick the animal. So, no birds. Oh Lord. I don't think there's one species of birds on that map. I think it's magpie goose. It's the only thing on there. There'll be some interesting hunts on that map, especially if we get into those bang tangs. Them bang tangs will run over you. Surely I got the message. Will do. Thank you, Dave. But yeah. Oh, it has quail. You're right. I forgot about that.
And then exit right.
Them doggone quails is hard to hunt. They hard for me to hunt.
Exit right.
I never found a whole lot of quail on that map. I find some over at the Mississippi map, the Bob Whites. But them brush stubblehead quails hard to find over on that map. We could do a hunt on that, man. Only kill 2 or 3, 4. Yeah. Y'all ought to be able to hit them little old quails. Good Lord, they don't fly. They don't hard to fly very fast. And them goose don't fly all that fast either. Now them ducks is a different story. Them ducks be booking it. Probably won't see any. You won't see any birds. My guy's going to strike if I pick birds. And I got one that don't bow hunt. Steve Adams hadn't tried to bow hunt yet. We're going to have to break him on that, but took you 2 years to get a gold quail. Yeah. Laid waste 7 red deer last night. Yeah, I want to know. I seen your pictures this morning. Some of you killed. It's about time for you to get into a hunt, Buck. You hadn't hunted with us yet. You ought to be getting on up here pretty good now. There's several deer species on that map. Sandbar, hog deer. I think the red deer is on there. It's just full of deer. Kangaroos is tough to hunt. They're not easy to find, the big ones. Oh, Lord, I like I lost it then. I almost lost that truck. Almost pulled it right over into that trailer on that other truck. We got a lot of hunting we can do on that map. Of course, you know, I think there's somewhere, I don't know the actual count, but I think there's somewhere like 12 maps. I think, well, one of them probably won't hunt much, which is the new map, Salsweezan Park, because there ain't much on that except birds. These guys don't hunt no birds. Hogleg got beat up last time by a legendary raccoon. Yeah, somebody's gonna get beat up and run over on this map. Some of the other guys get some of the other maps. We'll be able to do some other hunts. We also plan on doing a deer drive for y'all. That drive is a pretty fun thing to do. We find a place on the map. Australia is one place you can do it. We spread out and walk down to the beach. And when you're walking down to the beach, you're actually pushing those animals. Oh, Lord. You're actually pushing those animals down the peninsula, down to the beach. Of course, once they get to the beach, they're out of room. They don't have no place to go. So you basically are walking in a row and pushing these animals down the beach, and they get in a frenzy. And when they get about 500 yards from the beach down there, they're pretty well lathered up, and they all turn and run at you. And I mean running too. So you got all these deer and everything running at you, and you're trying to shoot them. You really can't use a rifle. They're just running too fast. You really got to use a shotgun with buckshot, and somebody's gonna get run over. That's the first thing that's gonna happen. It's a good thing you can't shoot each other by accident in that game. You won't let you, because it'd be chaos. Because there's animals running in between you and at you and all around you, and but it's quite a fun thing to do. We're gonna have to do that one of these days. Do a deer drive. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Hogleg and Stan did it on the Salsweezan map for raccoons and fox. But it's a fun thing to do. So, it puts on a good show. Oh, I'm all about getting the edge. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Sure I am. That's why I held the last animal we hunted. I held that, kept that to myself for a long time. I didn't release it till the last minute. Because some of these guys, you know, you give them a week or two to prepare, boy, they're gonna find a big one eventually. I kind of wanted it to be a wide open race. It worked out good. Next time, we're going to spin the wheel. Nobody's going to know. We're going to have to spin the wheel to find out which animal it's going to be. We'll know when, we will know when y'all know.
Keep right, and then exit
We're
right.
going to have to quickly grab our gear and go,
Exit right.
depending on which animal it is. And you
Keep
learn
right,
when you do
and
these
then
type
turn
of things that
Turn right.
you're not Alvin.
Keep
You're not.
right, and then turn right.
But you learn when you do these type of events
Turn right.
As you go. You know, when I did the fishing league for a while, we held it a week and for each species, and that was just too long. It kind of turned into a grind, and it's really not what I envisioned. I did that because I wanted everybody, because I know there's some that work and don't have time to really hunt. Fish rather than.
Get ready to turn right.
But I learned that that's really not the
Turn
way to
right.
do it. I've been hunting kangaroos. Yeah, that's the thing though with the wheel. You just really don't know what the wheel's going to pick. Now, fortunately
Get
for
ready
me,
to turn left.
I've hunted that map
Turn left.
enough where I've got a base idea of where I got to go to get it done. But
Turn right.
we are here, folks. But when you don't know till the last minute, you got to start making a bunch of decisions about what you got to get done in a short period of time. It almost forces you, really, to bag one early
Here we are, safe and
and
sound.
then try to upgrade. One would say, well, let's wait for a bigger one before we shoot one. Yeah, that may not happen. If you have a off night, you may pass up something that you wish you'd shot. And that's kind of what I wanted it to be, kind of a fly by the seat of your pants type thing. When we done the virtual fishing league, good Lord, some of us fishing 6-7 hours a day in real time. That's just too much. Oh. All right, let me stretch here in a minute and I'll pick another job. 6-7 hours a day is just too doggone much. So I didn't want it to be that way this time. And I'm going to shorten the offline competitions too. We're only going to have a 24-hour period next time. 2-3 days is too much. I remember when I won the one I won for the fishing one, which was the Sauger. Good Lord, I fished hard on that. I bet I fished 5-6 hours a day. Kind of went through the center of the country there. Let's see what they got over here offering up. We had some tornadoes last night come through. And, well, they say they don't know if it was tornadoes or... Here's a load of lumber from Oregon to Idaho. This ought to be a pretty good trip. Let's take this job. Anyway, we had some high winds yesterday. They don't really know if it was a small tornado or just high winds. Roofs got blown off some places. I got tore up. What I haven't figured out, and I'll have to consult with the guys on that, is how we're going to do if the crocodiles come up. We got to talk about that. Crocodiles, saltwater crocs, are usually on the beach. You're going to have a hard time. I got to adjust my steering wheel. It's going to be a little difficult to hunt.
Let's do this.
That beach with 6 players on it. So I don't know if we need to do that on one map or just allow everybody to hunt on their map. I gotta think about that because that's an issue. When you've got 6 guys trying to hunt one strip, it's gonna be an issue. Don't have to take a poll on that, I think. We may all have to hunt on our individual maps that night. I don't know. Thank you, Melissa. It's good to see you. Yeah, it was kind of northeast of me. It did, however, blow the roof off a building here in town. But I didn't even know it. Once I go to sleep, that's it. They could blow the roof off his house and I wouldn't know it till in the morning. We have a large load of lumber, and I'm going to tell you, we got a large load on there. I hope I don't wreck this. Somebody's going to get a tail end full of splinters. This must be long trailer day. What are we driving today? This is another Mack, appears. Yeah, it's that time of the year. Let me check on my fuel. I've got 387 miles to go. It's probably would make
Get ready to turn right.
Show is gonna be close.
Turn right.
I got this truck right here. I'm gonna have to ease this out of here. Now, and find me a place to get some fuel. We are right in the middle of Tornado Alley. what they call Tornado Alley. I was over at the office one time. We had a closed circuit TV camera hooked up in the jail. We had a small city jail. We had a prisoner back there, and I was over there babysitting a prisoner. I sat in the office and watched him through the closed circuit TV. And there's a convenience store, I mean, just right within 50 feet of the office. So I went over there one afternoon, go get me a cup of coffee and a donut. Imagine that, right? A donut. And the weather had been kind of bad throughout the day. It was storming, raining. I was trapped in the office watching this knothead. And when I come out of that store rather, I looked over towards the west, and there's a funnel cloud coming down out of the sky. Pretty close to town. Well, back in, you know, they didn't have all the
Get ready to turn left.
They didn't have all the highfalutin stuff they got now. We had a
Turn left.
siren, but you had to pull the lever to activate it. So when I seen that tail end of that funnel cloud come down, I threw the old wheelchair in high gear and run back across the street, laid down on that, pulled that lever, and let them sirens go off with a tornado warning. And luckily it went the other way, but it did skirt the edge of town. Tore up a bunch of buildings, probably need to be knocked down 20 years ago, but a little while, Chief come down to the office and said, I was in the office, and he said, how long you been down here? And I said, well, I've been down here watching this prisoner since about 2 o'clock this morning. And he's like, well, who set the alarm off? I said, I did. He said to me, he said,
Go straight on.
what would you have done if that tornado had come this way? I said, well, I wasn't going out running this wheelchair. I might have had to go back and get in the cell with that dude. But, yeah, that's the closest I ever been to one. Luckily, it went the other way. Of course, the guy wasn't in there for nothing major. He, little old small time warrant. But I set the alarm off and he's hollering, what's going on out there? I said, it's a tornado. Oh, he said, hell, let me out of here. I said, ain't no time for that. Gonna have to write it out, baby. Yep, the boar's nest is tonight. I'll have to bring me a cup of coffee this afternoon so I can stay awake. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I always sleepy. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna have fried catfish for dinner tonight. Some hush puppies and french fries and tartar sauce. Oh man. Welcome back, Shirley. That must be a YouTube thing today. Waiting on old Slowpoke to get out of the shower. You gotta run to Wally, huh? Yeah. Hogleg don't get in a rush for nothing. Man, this truck pick up speed going down that hill. She said, "Don't say that too loud. I don't want to eat that tonight." Okay, okay. Fuel station right here. I'm gonna stop and get a little fuel. Well, we have an air fryer. Now, for those of you that don't have an air fryer, and I know I'm rattling, but that's what happens when we have Trucking Tuesday. I just rattle.
Go straight on.
Y'all listen to me as long as you can, then you. But for those of you who don't have an air fryer, you ought to consider getting one. We bought one, and that thing is great. If I had a choice of buying either or an air fryer or a microwave, I'd buy the air fryer. It just heats up things so much better, and they taste so much better, especially on reheating. And but I buy catfish fillets from Chicken Express. Nice, crispy, well-seasoned fillets. In fact, they got the best, really some of the best catfish there is for us, restaurant style, unless you go to a high-end place. But I buy them an 8-pack and I freeze them and I put them in that air fryer, and they taste just as good as the night you first bought them. They crisp up nice. They're not mushy. They're just really good. That air fryer is the way to go. I'll tell you something else. That air fryer, if you're big on pizza, if you're big on pizza, it heats pizza up great too. I've been seeing on the news that air fryers burn down houses. It's probably the idiots running the air fryer. We keep ours clean, really good and clean. I would assume, especially when you're reheating stuff that has been fried, I would assume there's a certain amount of grease buildup in there. And if you're not keeping it clean, you might have a problem. It's like these people that burn the house down, or catch the house on fire, mess around with a turkey fryer. But they are great, I'll say that. And I'll tell you something about an air fryer too. If you're new to getting one, it gives you a scale to go by how to cook an item. The one we have actually cooks and heats a lot faster than it says it does. So you kind of have to watch it. I can see somebody burning some food or catching it on fire. Because a lot of times if you're going with this air fryer we got, if you have to really kind of watch your food, you can't rely on what's in that book because you will overcook it. Yeah, they're dangerous, and the people that's running them dangerous too. That or they want to put a wet, thawed out turkey in there, or not completely unthawed. That's another thing, you know, they do. They're supposed to dry them turkeys before they drop them in that hot grease. I gotta watch it on this road. I will wreck this truck sure enough. But get my finger up on that brake button. People do stuff sometimes without thinking. And that's where they get into trouble. You know, I knew an old boy one time. He bought him a brand new truck. Brand spanking new truck. Nice truck. He had that boat parked down at the boat ramp. And I was out there talking to him. He had tailgate down. He's sitting on that truck. And that truck was facing the water. It was on a deep slope down the boat ramp. And he's sort of a fat boy, and he jumped off the tailgate of that truck. And when he did, that truck come out of gear. Went right in the lake.
Get ready to turn left.
Went right in the lake right in front of us. It rolled, I mean, there wasn't no stopping it neither. That son of a gun rolled straight down that boat ramp and right into the water. Luckily, he didn't have a boat trailer hooked up to it. But,
turn left.
And that sure wasn't no stopping it. It went right in the water. Tell Miss Colleen hi and give Lucy hugs for me. Yeah, Lucy is over there in her kennel. She is gotten old enough now for the potty training, so we're working on that. Fun. I don't know what's worse, training a toddler or training a dog. Lucy's got to go to the vet on Friday. She's got to get her a couple of more puppy shots. She's going to have to get them toenails trimmed. Them toenails is sharp.
Get ready to turn left.
She's growing. This little dog got some blankets. And it's not cold.
Turn left.
By no means. But this dog she likes to wrap herself up in them doggone blankets. And she gets wrapped up in them blankets, you can't even find her in there. She is a pistol, though. She wears mama out. She's a handful. They go in there, wife goes and she comes and gets her and takes her for playtime. Colleen says about 30 minutes, though. I like to stand to that. She got me give out. I never seen a little dog run as fast as that little dog. She is fast. Probably. They like to hide. Like the sun's trying to come up. Sure would make it a lot easier on me to drive this truck in a little light on these roads. Welcome back, Kelly. Uh-oh. That was a sharp curve. I had been watching when I was going. I gotta get that notification off. I turned that thing off. Oh, if I hadn't been watching where I was going there, I might have wrecked that. I will. I'll lean back in this chair and take me a nap. Y'all be careful going to Walmart. Boar's Nest tonight, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Right after Roger's show. Ooh, that trooper come around that corner flying. Chuck Corn rings. What's say, CP? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. He's the type of road Steve Adams like to drive on. I'm not a fan. I'm more of an interstate rat. Too much stopping and going. Good Lord, maybe this road's gonna straighten out a little bit and flatten out. Sure would be nice. I've had all them hills and curves for a while, and I understand. Well, here comes another big curve. Well, I spoke too soon. The sun's in my eyes. That's not too bad. Not too bad.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Come on, dump truck. Get it on down the road. Got $1 waiting on a dime, son. What trailer takes up a lot of room? Don't blink or you'll miss this town. And what's for town, is it? Welcome to town. Leaving town. What's there? $179 to go. Let's see, we're going to get back on the curvy road here. Gotta watch what I'm doing. I could have a head on any minute.
Go straight on.
Careful. Let them know I've been here. $35 miles an hour. Holly car, come on. Good grief.
Keep left and then turn left.
Y'all see that little ratty motel back there?
Turn left.
Probably Alvin Lewis's girls' headquarters back there. I hate driving these little old towns. I first started driving this truck, I went through some little town somewhere. I think I've only been through it twice. But each time I go through it, I remember it. Nowhere near close to where we're at today. I rounded and made a right turn. And there was an ambulance coming. And I hit that ambulance and knocked it plumb up the yard. I knew
Go
right
straight
then there's
on.
going to be a large learning curve on this game.
Keep right.
Keep right. They want me to stop and weigh it. The only reason I'm doing it is because it's right here. They'll weigh it. What's up, Aaron? Oh. I went back and fixed the Xbox application for the live streaming and I got it working where it's not freezing. I'm gonna try to, oh God, look out. Dude. I dusted him up a little bit. I'm gonna try to play a zombie game. That might have been my fault. We're gonna blame it on him. I'm gonna try to play a zombie game. I turned it on and played it the other day a little bit. I gotta figure the game out. And it was Z Nation that I was playing. But I did get the application fixed for the live streaming of it. And when I played the baseball game,
Go straight on.
Kind of freezing, so. I know it. I didn't even see it. Didn't even see it in the rearview mirror either. In a blind spot right there. I didn't look very good when I come out of there, I guess. We just dusted it up a little bit. At least I ain't totaled it out. Yet, but I ain't got there either. It's this windy, snaky road up here. Oh, look at this turn coming up here. What's say, Eric? We are right out in the middle of nowhere out here. Nothing down here but a bunch of desert jackrabbits. Don't be a backseat driver. I'm gonna try to pass this truck if I can. This truck's holding me back. This is a bad idea right here. Don't do this at home. Unless you're a pro like I am. We don't need fuel. We're in good shape.
Keep right.
Uh-oh. Ride it out. Ooh, I saved it. I missed the brake button. She's like, I can't see the scenery. That's pretty scenery. See if I can drive like this a few minutes, everybody can see the scenery. This is tough to drive, this truck like this. I liked it, totaled it. A lot of stuff to look at. I mean, graphics on this game are great.
Get ready
Sometimes
to
you just
turn
can't
left.
stop it. Sometimes you just gotta ride it out. I reached over to hit the brake button and I missed it. Got about 45 miles to go. He said slowpoke. Wonder if he thinks he's got it. Thinks he's No, I don't realize he's trying to goat me into wrecking.
Turn
right?
left.
That'd do better than that. That's like old Curtis. He laughs all the time. He said, all you gotta do is type in a big long paragraph for Troy to read. He says that all the time. And he'll wreck. Curtis's problem is he struggles to type in a paragraph. That's Curtis's problem. I went up there the other morning. Him and Eric and Uncle Lou, J-Dog, that was an insightful conversation. Went up the other day, and J-Dog was out there on the backstage. J-Dog was out there fishing, and I just simply asked a question. Whether the man was catching any fish. And he just mistreated me. Oh, Lord. He just mistreated me. I just want them nails
Keep
catching
right,
in the fish.
and then turn right.
Oh, Lord.
Turn right.
A hoot. It's a hoot. I think they caught 6 or 7 fish the other morning. He said, "Hey, don't you talk about my brother like that." Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Seven fish, yeah. Well, I think Tara caught a big flathead. She had a pretty nice flathead she caught. I don't know if that's the same day or not, but I'm thinking it probably would. But I think she caught a 35-pound flathead. Right here looks like it. Last time I knocked the ambulance up in the yard. I don't think it was this town, though. I don't take these type of jobs very often. I'm more of an interstate runner. I like a straight shot where I can go 85, 90. Now, Troy Falls is the game. I got smart to y'all's game. I got wise to y'all. At least I ain't like some of these folks that I see. They get in here and they get playing these games and they don't. Some of them I watch, they don't even pay attention to the chat at all. They just like. These
Keep
people are
right,
non-existent.
and then turn right.
I try to always keep
Turn
an eye on
right.
my chat. And some of them's got so many people in the chat they can't keep up with it. It's going by so fast. "32 miles. Look like we're gonna make it." I like to lost it back here on off road. We have made it to the state of Idaho. Pretty country. You know, I'd like to see them get a map for Call of the Wild one of these days. And like this open country, give us a good old long distance gun. Have some flat ground to hunt. That would be a sweet hunt. Speed limit here is 70. I've got it on the floor. It ain't giving me no more than about 60. A lot of these trucks that you do these contract jobs with, They don't have big engines in them.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Oh God, I can't hardly see that. Don't think I was supposed to go right here. But we did it.
Exit
What we
right.
got going on here? They're not gonna let me exit. Ain't this something? Good Lord, look at this mess. We fixing to pull a funny.
Reroute.
No, you ain't neither. Y'all didn't see me do this.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
This may be a mistake. That's how you get her done right there, son.
Keep right, and then turn right.
No, that right there is against the law.
Turn right.
I'd have had to go 30 miles up the road to get back here. Wasn't doing that. Got me this close to the paycheck, I'm getting it. I know I wasn't lost, I just didn't go the way that they wanted me to go. I went the way I wanted to go.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Go straight on.
That trailer is some mighty long. Hamburger joint back here. All right.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
How you feeling, lady? Did I kind of jolt you there a little bit? I love the way they've changed the animations down when you hit them. They
Keep left, and then turn left.
sort of gives them a
Turn
jolt.
left.
Yeah. About 2 hours of this, I about had it. Uh-oh, I went the wrong way, shocking, right? Now I'm going to make the parking lot around. Turn too quick. I wanted around the back of it.
This is where it ends.
I sure did run it, didn't I? I thought I was going to get by with it too. But I didn't. All right. Well, we made it. I got a little paycheck. I done got to level 60. 53 gallons of fuel consumed. That's good. I am now a divine champion. That's what it says. Game must have low standards if I'm a divine champion. Alright, I got to save a little bit of voice for tonight. So that is a wrap. I will see you guys in about 5 hours on the Boar's Nest. God bless you. Thank you for being here. I always enjoy seeing you on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'll be back Thursday. Play the fishing game. Y'all have a good afternoon, and y'all come on in tonight and we'll have some fun at the Boar's Nest. 8 Eastern, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Until then.
That's all, folks.